Hey, and I'm Brendan Evje, and I'm a consultant at Envision Strategies. Well, I work on a lot of different types of projects, but recently I've been working mostly on RFPs, master plans, and meal plan studies. I would say the most interesting place I visited on a business trip for Envision so far was Minnesota. We were driving through these really beautiful forests. We actually got to visit Itasca Falls, which is where the Mississippi River begins, and we also got to see the giant Paul Bunyan statue. I grew up in the smallest state, Rhode Island. Yeah, so a fact that might surprise people, that even those that know me, I actually want to get my private pilot's license. So I've actually started to work towards that goal. It's pretty involved and a little bit pricey, but I think it would be pretty cool thing to do. Sure, so I became a food service consultant, well, I guess a year ago at this point. I've been in Envision a year. I worked for many years in the operations side of food service, and I always had enjoyed solving complex issues, working with people, especially with food. So this is really a way for me to keep working in the food service industry, but kind of step out of that day-to-day operations and really help others solve issues that I may or may not have experienced. I'd say I'm passionate about music, and this is kind of outside work, but music for me has been such an important part of my life since I was a kid. And really, whether it's going to shows, finding new music, or playing music, it's just something I'm passionate about, and it's, for me, is just a super important part of my life, and helps me get through the good times and the bad times. So it's something I really love. I'm more of a morning person now, but I would say that really depends on how early a morning person wakes up in the situation. Definitely not a 5 a.m. riser, but probably not a night owl anymore. That was a little bit younger I was. I am a planner, although I like being spontaneous, but I like having plans. Mountains. Favorite season? I don't know if this is technically a season, but I'd say late summer, early fall, when September, October hits, the air is getting crisp, you have to throw a hoodie on. Football's starting. That's my favorite time of year. That really depends on the time of day, because I really like reading before I go to bed, but I like to watch YouTube or shows to wind down after a long day. I play guitar. One trick pony. I know cooking at home is much cheaper and healthier than dining out, but I will always prefer to dine out because it's way more fun. I'm gonna go with Italian, really any type of fresh pasta dish. I have been to Italy, yes, 2 times now, and I want to go back. I think it's one of my favorite places to go. I love it. Yeah, some career advice I'd give to my young self would be to take more risks and really put myself in more situations involving work that were out of my comfort zone. And that meaning being traveling abroad to go work in a restaurant or something, or just moving somewhere where I didn't know a single person, which is hard to do, but that's definitely something I would tell my younger self to do, even though I might feel uncomfortable doing it.